Hey, what's going on? It's your boy KQKC with another throwdown video. Yes sir, first shout out to the LDBC. And let's get right into it. Yes, I did do a video on Gervonta Tank Davis. How he is showing maturity now. How he has moved his camp 2 weeks earlier to LA, pretty much to get used to the outdoor weather and the weather period for his bout with Abner Mares. Of course, you want to be warm and you want to be warmed up when you get ready to go into a fight. You know, you can't go into a fight cold and shivering, and you want to be used to the weather, and your body want to be acclimated into the weather. But it looks like that's not going to happen. Well, at least not with Abner Mares. The fight still will be going on, but he will be replaced. And I'll tell you in a minute who he will replace with. But Gervonta Davis, he worked hard for this particular fight. This particular fight, I believe he deserves. And this particular fight would have boost Abner Mares' profile. Because when he jumps up from featherweight up to Gervonta lightweight, you know, it's a certain skill set that you must have to do that and to be victorious. But KQKC believes that this injury might not be as bad as the Mares camp make you perceive it is. I don't think that this so-called injury is a pretty much quit the fight injury. I believe that nerves, I believe that the brain thought about it. I believe that he woke up and say, well, Gervonta Davis probably will kick my ass. He is stronger, and he does have power, and I'm not going to be a damn fool. That's my assessment of Abner Mares' scary ass. I'm sorry, I call it like I motherfucking see it. Now, we all know that KQKC always take his motherfucking notes. And that's right. You know, so now I can pretty much, well, let me go over this with you, okay? Now, Gervonta Davis is supposed to be fighting Abner Mares, but he's going to be replaced with Hugo Ruiz. Now, 3-division, 4-time champion Abner Mares have been forced to pull out of the WBA super featherweight title match against 2-time super featherweight champion Gervonta Davis on Saturday. And that's supposed to happen on February the 9th. That's Saturday. After suffering injury while training. Yeah. Give me another one. Alright? Now, Davis will now have to defend against former world champion Hugo Ruiz. Now he will be. They still gonna be in the main event on Showtime Championship Boxing. Okay. Now the coverage will begin at 10 o'clock p.m. That's Eastern Time. So pretty much 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. And that's going to be at the Stub Hub. Okay, well, the Dignity Health Sports Park, whatever. That's in Carson, California. And of course, PBC will be promoting the fight. You know, the brilliancy of Al Heyman. You know, I have to tip my hat off to Al Heyman. He has done a beautiful job with matchmaking the fights, bringing us the fights. Now, all these fights might not be what we want, but we have boxing. We have boxing damn near every weekend so far. And that's what I am. I love boxing. That's what I talk about, boxing. Now, Ruiz is an all-action brawler, so this might be a better opponent for Gervonta Davis than Abner Mares. Now, Abner Mares, he's a brawler too now, but he'd get mauled, and he knew that. Now, who previously picked up a world title at Super Bantamweight in 2015, Ruiz did. Most recently defeated Alberto Guevara, and that was in January on the Pacquiao and Broner pay-per-view event. And that was in a featherweight fight. Yeah, Ruiz, who owns 18 first-round knockouts. You hear me? 18 first-round knockouts. Now, that's no slouch. Now, Floyd Guerrero is the opening minute and crushed to a near shutout decision victory. See, that's what I say, you know, hey, be careful. I'm telling you, these guys that step in at the last minute, they no slouch, they hungry, they want to make history, they want their name in the books. I mean, hey, now Gervonta Davis had to stick to his game plan and do what he do best. Let's work behind that jab and come with that southpaw straight down the pipe. Now, Ruiz has originally been slotted for an interim title shot against Hack Tipura, and that was in January before Tipura missed weight, but will now have his chance to fight for a belt against one of the most feared punchers at 130 pounds. Now, the 30-year-old from Sinaloa, Mexico, standing 5 feet 9 inches tall, nearly 4 inches taller than Tank, and has won 3 straight fights leading up to this fight. So Ruiz, he earned this motherfucking fight. I'm gonna tell you. You know, he's taller than Tank. He got knockouts. 18 in the first round. I don't think he has a better record than Abner Mares, but I think he's tougher than Abner Mares. That's KQKC opinion. So, therefore, I'm sorry, yes, excuse me, I've been under the weather today. That's why I only made 2 videos today, and I probably will be on Smoke City Mobcast, but I don't know. It depends on how I'm feeling. But, you know, dealing with all that snow and cold, I sit there and got sick. But I'm sorry for that, people, and I apologize to my subscribers for that. But I will be back in the morning, so there's nothing can hold me back from doing my morning show. So, all right. Anyway, Morris injured his right elbow during sparring at the Robert Garcia Boxing Gym in Riverside, California. Listen to this shit. Morris said he had experienced soreness in his elbow following the past 2 fights. Okay, but nothing that had ever given him nor his team concern. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. I'm disappointed and devastated that I injured my right elbow in sparring, Morris said. This is something I haven't had happen to me during my career, and feeling is just horrible and gets me back into the ring. He'll be going to the doctor about this, and I'm prepared to follow whatever recommendations and rehab that the doctor gives him so he can get back in the ring, he said. So, I don't know. I'm healthy, not afraid of doing the work, and I will be back. This is a temporary setback. I know it is, Abner, till you find another motherfucker that's a patsy that you think you can beat. But you thought Tank was distracted. You thought Tank was nothing but another Adrian Broner. You thought Tank was just out there getting in trouble and being distracted and just don't give a fuck about boxing. You thought Tank was out of shape, fat, and all of the above and more. Well, when he moved his camp, you know, and he see how serious Tank is, and I'm quite sure he been seeing highlights of Tank working out and how he been looking. So, we got another so-called boxer just ducking. We have another ducker. Now, if I'm wrong, which I hope I am, I will apologize. But do you know that when people lie, they carry that lie with them to the grave? Or they follow through on that lie? Take Manny Pacquiao. He said that, and this is quote, an unmotherfucking quote. He said that his arm or elbow, shoulder wasn't 100%. And he pretty much said more. Well, he was throwing it when he was fighting Floyd. He was throwing, he just was missing. That's all. So, you can carry that lie, and you can have a surgery, and the surgery ain't nothing but a routine, whatever, and they wrap it up and everything, and you can take a picture just like they did. You know, that's following the lie to the end. That's what I call it. So, with that, hey, I'm KQ. KC Boxing. The fight will go on as the main event. And it will happen right on Showtime. Championship Boxing. So, therefore, we still would love to see Tank in a nice step-up fight. He's too young to be sitting around and not fighting twice, 3 times a year. How can you build a legacy? How can you provide for your family if you won't take a bag? You know, I wouldn't even be mad at Tank if he went over to Top Rank or the Zone. At least he'll make some money, and definitely he'll probably be active, or at least more active than what he is now. So, with that, I'm KQ, KC Boxing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so at this time. And once you do that, hit the icon bell. You will get notified each and every time I do a video, and also a live stream. Now, with that, that's all I have to say. And again, I apologize. I usually do 4 videos per day, and so far I just did a live stream and a video. And I've been under weather, and you know, I love doing what I do, and I definitely will be hopefully feeling better in the morning. So, but you know, that's how it is here in the Windy City. So, peace and love, and hopefully I'll see you at the Smoke City Mobcast tonight, 8 o'clock Central, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Peace and love. I'm out of here.